Всем привет, кто сегодня есть. Вчера мы остановились на том, что прошли немножко по сюжету. Их даже еще и вычесать до сих пор не надо. Вот, прошлись немножко по сюжету, поднимали уровень, набили зверинец. Сегодня Hello. Так, у нас по заданиям. Я думаю, дополнительные задания в основном будем брать как раз таки те, которые дают нам новые заклинания. Потому что, это более интересно, чем вот это вот все. Оно дает в основном только опыт, золото и так далее. Единственная схватка с беглецом для меня пока что еще остается тир-1 задачей. Потому что ему я не прощу более унижения, через которые я прошел. Ну и, соответственно, все испытания Мерлина, которые попадутся на пути, они обязаны быть пройдены. Кстати, Хогвартс-то зимний. Надо будет полетать еще где-нибудь поближе.
There we go. I know what that means. Merlin trial.
У меня мальва кончилась. А вот сейчас обидно было. У меня есть кто рядом торгаш какой? Эх. Обидно, досадно. Ну ладно. Полетим сюда. Здесь вроде бы наберем мальвочки. Да-да-да, дорогой дневник. Причем не так обидно было проиграть этому пауку, насколько было обидно, что игра крашит, не хочет потом запускаться заново.
Nice to see you again.
Likewise. What can I help you with today?
What do you have for sale?
What are we looking for today?
Ну как у нее может не быть мальвы, а? Что мне делать с этой бедой? Так, а это я не продаю.
Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
it.
Так, теперь мне нужно животинку поймать. Где она обитает, мне интересно, нужная нам. Ну, исходя из того, что я только что просмотрел на карте, нам надо лететь изучать новые места. Потому что здесь нету того, что нам нужно. Значит, надо искать в новых местах.
Trouble's brewing and I'm without my friends. Seems a pleasant enough little place.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
С метлой все-таки на что-нибудь поживее.
How about some...
Так, но здесь нет ни одного логова, так что летим дальше сюда и будем исследовать вот эту часть карты. Такое ощущение, что сюда залететь тоже можно. А, хотя нет, вот я вижу, граница проходит.
Here we go. An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down. Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw
Сегодня не
mentioned.
совсем мир исследуем, сегодня сюжет и чуть-чуть доп. Заданий в том плане, чтобы
Likely this astronomy table will be
побольше
best used when it's dark.
было этих заклинаний. Может быть, темные откроются со временем. И может быть нам заодно объяснят, законно ли нам их использовать.
Ah, there you are. Away!
Проваливай. Что-то с переводом не так сделали.
Go!
Так, что мы мимо пролетали. Ничего интересного. На маунте, конечно, веселее летать, но он орет так. И можно будет, кстати, гонку на метлах пройти, чтобы метлу улучшить. Так, я не могу понять. Я где-то пролетел поворот? Нет, а почему я не могу туда попасть? Типа я не могу туда лететь. Хотя вроде бы как должен мочь. Типа мне это по сюжету недоступно или...
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Дорога меня вообще в другую сторону куда-то ведет. Жмыр какой-то, господи. Ну надо... А, это кошаки.
Bring me a dozen humans to battle. I'll take all. Run the other way when they see me humans do. Every time.
Парочку котов мне надо.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
You ought to come back. Hello? You don't believe you can defeat me, do you?
Defendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Так. Ладно, не буду выделываться, просто я вас завалю. Вечно не замечаю.
Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Glacier. Defender. Confringo.
Но почему вот это не засчиталось?
Glacier. Confringo.
Так, коты собрал.
Glaciers. Defender. Potato.
Блять, еще один тролль.
Glaciers. Confringo. Defender. Glaciers. Confringo. Glaciers. Confringo. Defender. Glaciers. Confringo. Accio. Defender.
Oh, you think you're so clever.
Glaciers. Confringo. Glaciers. Defender. Confringo. Glaciers. Defender. Glaciers. Confringo. Glaciers. Protego. Defender. Confringo.
Почему, если я прожал уже защиту, я не могу так же быстро отменить, как обычно отменяю, в том случае, если на меня летит атака, от которой нельзя защититься.
Postpone the inevitable.
Defender.
Oh, you think
Stupid.
you're so clever.
Protego. Glaciers. Defender.
Еще и с автодоводкой играет. Читараст.
Confringo. Glaciers. Defender. Glaciers. Confringo. Glaciers. Defender.
You're acrobatic.
Glaciers. Confringo.
How nice of you to stop by.
Revelio. Revelio.
Will reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Perius Totalis.
always my turn for patrol.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Seems quiet. Too quiet.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio. Revelio.
Так, лагерь же я этот разграбил официально, да? Галочка он светится? Да, разграблено.
Don't see myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day. People working for
Petrificus
me.
totalis. Revelio. Petrificus totalis.
Go and put...
Help yourself, if you're there.
Revelio.
Ah!
Petrificus totalis.
Oh, little moon calf, far from home.
Glacius. Accio.
Listen! Prepare to surrender.
Defendo. Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented.
Also. Revelio.
Тролль дубинку не кидает, кстати. Я уже под... Из заклинаний не хватает. Может быть, это каким-нибудь там, не знаю, Круцо. Может быть. А может быть, это ареста моментум. Замедляет и потом ему чем-нибудь бахнуть.
Revelio. Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
Ну, блядь, чё он крутится? Стоит то направо, то налево.
Not afraid to fight.
Accio. Glacius. Defendo. Fringo. Accio. Findo. Glacis.
I shall avenge your death. That was unimpressive.
Too late
Вот и
for you
был
to learn the error of
печально
your ways.
известный.
Revelio. Capolso. Revelio.
Так. А как мне ниже попасть? Там есть лут?
Revelio.
Да, это вот проблема именно самой игры. В том, что она их то вне громкости. Темную. Громкость
Handy
поднять слегка
resource
игру.
indeed, your
Revelio.
field guide. I'm most pleased to be
Поадекватнее будет.
included.
Понтовый. А тут, кстати, не зима, вроде бы. Прикол весь был в том, то, что надо вот туннелем, получается, пройти. Мгм. Но в любом случае сначала я слетаю вперед. Кстати, вот эта вот гробница, она, мне кажется, как-то связана с древними магами. Ну, с водопадом. Например, вот здесь где-нибудь вход. Нет.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
Нет, не хочу пока заходить. Если бы и так можно было исследовать, то да.
Ha ha! Time to teach someone a lesson!
Так, здесь у нас что по животным? Вон теленок. Не оно. Нам нужен Дирикол. Дирикола. Причем я ни разу такого еще животного в принципе не встречал.
Surprising how many nippers you can find.
Нюхлеры.
Might I remind everyone that a wizard's shop
Repulsor!
Why am I always on the roll?
What are you up to now?
Wouldn't mind a plum job at Gringotts. Suit me. Been around all day.
Repulsor!
Bacon and mushroom stew.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
It's like a place right out of a storybook. also.
А вот черт его знает, как эта террикола выглядит. Надо просто подумать и представить себе то, что кто-то отодрал колу. И как это будет выглядеть. Причем используя хватит мешок, но это же значит, что это животное какое-то. Там радуга была маленькая на водопаде. Господи, я когда-нибудь попаду?
Enough beast flesh for everyone.
Вы издеваетесь? Ну, хай с пауками сражаются сами. Враги моих врагов, мои враги.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
A castle.
You! What do you think you're doing?
Какое-то поле
This
для
looks
проведения.
intriguing.
У кого-то здесь летний домик, а он там тренируется. Здесь тоже нету. Остается искать только вот эту часть и вот эту часть. Но я сомневаюсь, что, блядь, нигде больше не живет эта тварь. Ну вот еще кусочек есть. И вот тут чуть-чуть. Эх, ну если что, зато открою все точки телепортации. О, давайте сладкая мальва. Телепортации. В Хогвартс. Заберем там выросшую
Hello.
сладкую мальву.
Do you have anything for sale?
That I do. The name is Rohan Prakash, and welcome to the oldest shop.
Is that right? How long?
Well, I've only been running it a short time myself, but my father ran it for many years before he fell ill.
Oh, that's a shame. I'm sorry about your father.
Oh, he's still around. Would love to be doing what I'm doing. Until he is able, however, I will gladly manage it for the both of us. But for now, a word about your health and safety. I assume you're as concerned as the rest of us about the Goblin Uprising, the Dark Wizards, even the Dugbogs have gone mad. But our shop can sell you any number of supplies that will help to keep you safe from all of that. Please have a look, and do come back. You're always welcome here.
Thank you, Mr. Prakash. Best of luck to you and your father.
I appreciate your words.
What do you have for sale?
Please have a look. An excellent purchase.
Ну, на вот эти дизайнерские
Thank you.
разработочки.
I hope to see you again.
Деньги тратить мне жалко. У меня одна метла есть, она мне пока нравится.
begins.
Так. Ну, кто не занят, кстати, может попробовать свернуть стрим и посмотреть, как выглядит Дирикола и где она обитает. И направить меня уже туда. А вот сладкое марево теперь набрали. Можно будет хотя бы к испытаниям возвращаться, если что. У меня до этого не горела путевая отметка, куда мне бежать. И походу Дирикола водится тут.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Accio! This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Ага.
Levioso! Assignment's all finished. Confringo! Confringo! Glacius! Revelio!
Так, мне синее еще нужно. Чисто из принципа.
Levioso! I'll look after you.
Все. Пара новых заклинаний в кармане.
Revelio!
Excellent
ослепила
work
ученицу.
today. Class dismissed. I take it you're ready.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people.
Поэтому
Use
я их и
caution
изучаю.
when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now,
Где ее
let us
чучело?
put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and
Revelio.
try it on the pumpkins.
А, на тыквах? Серьезно?
Also, Confringo,
Это такое.
Bombarder.
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time.
Может быть, кстати, вот этим заклинанием можно выбить эту дубинку.
Revelio.
Welcome back. Have you finished your assignments?
Я завис. А,
Reporting
нет, все
back,
нормально.
Professor. Assignments all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice Arresto Momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements.
Accio.
Very
Guardian
good.
Leviosa.
I recommend practicing
Ah,
your new spell as
мне
much as
на
possible
книге надо было, понял.
before you leave here.
Arresto Momentum.
That's it. Keep it up.
Так, пройдемся по тому, что мы тут получили. По испытаниям у меня все, да? Да. По талантам. Вот это да. И что у нас по заданиям дальше? Ого, далеко она забралась. Искусство. Это взрыв.
Oh, come on.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Вид-
A centaur. Tread carefully.
Есть, кстати, мод, который добавляет кентаврам
An
недостающие
entire
детали.
castle to roam, yet you
Так,
choose
это
to
конь, у
wander
него должен быть
here.
болт, а болта у
Please,
него
we
нет.
don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
Опять, блядь, какой-то сушняк нашел, выпил.
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a
Revelio.
good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment?
Lumos.
Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
messing about.
Revelio.
Ну ты выйди оттуда, нет?
You've nowhere to hide now. Levioso! Damn you!
Revelio.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Опять гигантская палатка.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
Прям как в кубке огня.
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being on the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Revelio.
Wouldn't give to be a Dever guys right now.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. Someone's going to regret trespassing.
Seems we may have an intruder in our midst.
What was that?
Petrificus totalis. Revelio. Revelio.
My mother used to always say,
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we?
Revelio.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Hello, Hamora. right, I have the
Если у
egg.
меня будет еще собственный дракон,
Revelio.
это будет самый топ.
Buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! Ramrock will want his dragon. Don't think you'll get it out of here.
Never. Shall we finish what you start? Back for more? Not the brightest child.
Would you like me to put you down? Stop that!
You will!
Still! You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
I'll check your pockets after you're dead.
Vegetable.
What have you done?
Back to that dirt. Miserable people.
Time to teach someone a lesson!
That's patience for these things.
Look what you've done. One for that.
Damn you!
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Accio. Confringo. This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Эх, жаль, на драконе не полетаем. А теперь хочется. Но дракончик очень красивый.
This way.
Я помню, что в Кубке Огня выращивали драконов, но я не помню для чего.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Это просто офигенно. Было очень красиво. Так, новых заданий у меня пока нету. Давайте вот так сделаем. Потому что мне только-только сейчас новое задание придет. А, вот задача профессора Уизли. Ой, новый каст. Так, сначала бабочки. Потом заклинание. Да почему у меня открывается карта? Нет, они причем должны были вырасти. Типа там как укрощение драконов какое-то было.
He wasn't making it up. Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsey might get an answer about these butterflies.
Glacius, Confringo, Bombarda, Accio. Glacius, Confringo, Revelio.
И куда дальше делись бабочки наши прекрасные? Завели меня на вражину и свалили.
Revelio.
Miss Willardsey will never believe where the butterflies led me. Well, well. Look what we have here.
Так.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
Так, я по-другому спускался в прошлый раз.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the
Hello, Miss Willardsey.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
Я надеюсь, что после основного сюжета нам дадут просто открытый мир, изменение времени и делай, что хочешь. Это было бы круто. Ой. Я же хотел телепортироваться.
Revelio.
Я в библиотеке. Господи, что с полами? Не прогрузились.
Revelio. Confringo.
Это что тогда должно значить?
Revelio.
А, тут цифры 1. Да, наверное.
Confringo.
Так, окей, а как это решается?
Revelio.
Так, 1, 2, 3. По сути, еще раз 3. А, нет, 4. Прикольно, надо запомнить будет то, что...
Confringo.
Тут можно ли... А, типа вылететь могу, а залететь обратно нет? Что за прикол? А, под мост я не залетел.
So this is the underground harbor. The Grey Lady. I'd say hello, but she doesn't seem particularly social.
Revelio. Revelio.
Сказка. Я больше чем уверен, что должен. Я видел, то, что спидранеры как-то запрыгивают где-то в каком-то месте на перила, походу здесь перепрыгивают на другие перила, прыгают сразу в зал. Просто интересно. Да. Но уже лучше.
That book, Professor Weasley.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork.
А можно ей просто
They don't
палочкой
value
по
knowledge the
морде
way I
настучать и
do.
забрать страницу?
Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
If that's the only way I can convince you to give me that book, then let's get it over with.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Хуй знает.
The snake bird.
No. Incorrect. The answer was the golden snidget. The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Ну, блять.
The pepper up potion.
I'm afraid the answer was Felix Felicis. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
А, ну это крестражи.
Horcruxes.
No.
Тьфу,
The answer
блядь,
was the
дары
Deathly Hallows.
смерти.
According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists
Крестражи.
of the
Вот
Elder
это
Wand,
тупой.
the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of... Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
Это, по-моему, либо... По-моему,
The
квофл.
quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
А, неверно. Или верно. Гермиона получила только уши, но у нее было смешанное зелье. Если по размеру подходит, мне кажется, что верно. Но... Бля.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to
Oh.
change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, and I won't be giving you any more easy...
Ну, давай
I'd like to answer
вопросом
more
пройдемся.
questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
Ну, либо Совет волшебников, либо Орден Мерлина.
The Wizards' Council.
That's correct. The
Huh?
Wizards'
Правильно.
Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
О, это я не помню. Ну, блядь,
The
наверное,
Peruvian
этот.
viper tooth.
Brilliant! Though the viper tooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Quincy Hogg.
No, the answer was Hengist of Woodcroft.
Блядь,
It is
ладно.
believed that Hengist used the three... The hide behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
Вот это вот, блядь.
A letherfold.
Вообще.
That's incorrect. While the hide behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin... What is the only spell known to repel a letherfold?
The knockback jinx.
Actually, the answer was the
Блядь,
The only known
Patronus.
survivor of a letherfold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Who published the law of elemental...
Это вообще
The Verne
какая-то
de
дичь.
Montmorency.
That's incorrect. One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
Knowledge is the real magic.
No. The answer was... In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco... Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs?
The Ashwinder.
That's incorrect. According to where
Все,
is
давай,
Ilver...
заебала. Кончай.
Mount Greylock.
The American school was founded in the 17th century. What is the most powerful love potion?
Amatentia.
That's the answer. Amatentia smells Are you interested in continuing on to...
Нет. Нет.
I don't have time.
That's fine. Come on. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed, and frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Were your meetings with Professor Black's house elf and exploration of various caves down by the lake
Not at all. I was, intrigued by stories of a giant squid and wanted to learn more. I encountered Scrope, who seemed delighted to share what he knew.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Любопытный Варваре на базаре нос оторвали. Тебе это не говорили никогда? Так, можно вот такие задания попроходить. Как думаете, кто за? Это как бы и не доп задание, это сюжетный, но не основной сюжет. Но тут у нас что? Себастьян ждет у входа в шахту Бельведер. Это что-то про шахту. А тут про исцеление его сестры может быть пойти речь. Здесь о драконе хочу пока что. Кстати, я, получается, все основные заклинания изучил. А, у меня только запретные заклинания остались к изучению. Основные все изучены.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Glad you came.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
If it's all right with you, I'd rather not say. At least not at the moment.
Understood. We all have our secrets. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl.
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok? Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Так.
Revelio.
I'll fix him, that charm grinder.
Sir, is everything all right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's Ackley Barnes, and no, it is not. I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my ex-business partner, a conniving fiend by the name of Alfred Lawley. He cut me out of our herbology supply business, just as we were getting started. Said I was too volatile to work with. I'll show him volatile.
I can see why he said that. You do seem angry.
Of course I'm angry now, in large part due to his absurd overreaction to what is simply passion for my work. Supercilious fool, he's passionate about things too, as I intend to remind him by relieving him of his prized possession. A venomous tentacula he's grown from a seedling that was to be the keystone of our business venture. I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer watching me like an augury. Lawley's doing, no doubt. But no one would suspect a student. How would you feel about committing some grand plant larceny?
I'm not sure this is something a student should be doing on your behalf.
Oh, it's nothing. And he deserves it. Trust me. You'll be in and out of there in no time.
Very well. I'll see what I can do.
Excellent. I shall be right here. All I ask is that you bring me the venomous tentacula. Remember, I just need that venomous tentacula.
Mr. Barnes will only get in trouble going down this path. I need to find... Hello, Mr. Barnes. I have that venomous tentacula.
Ha! Wish I could see Lawley's face when he realizes his prized possession is gone. We'll see who's volatile now. Well done. I'll take it off your hands now.
It wasn't as easy to come by as I had expected.
Наебем наебщика.
I'd like to be paid for my troubles.
Only fair, I suppose. I can respect your business acumen. Here's a little something for your next trip to Zonko's. Thank you again for your help. I suspect you have a bright future.
Revelio.
You're worrying.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not
Походу
say a word
буду
more.
изучать
I'm
темные
sorry.
заклинания.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Ominous is right. Meddling in the dark arts is dangerous.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I understand. You needn't tell me if you don't want to.
If I were you, I'd be begging for more details.
Я не хочу.
If you learn more about that scriptorium, let me know.
Fair enough. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand.
What are you up to now?
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother! If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Так. Так. Я скоро стрим буду заканчивать. Надо будет заниматься уже домашними делами. Пока начнем в тени шахты задание, а дальше видно будет. Кстати, мне было кое-что интересно. Сейчас хочу это проверить. 20, 20, 40. Максимальный уровень в Хогвартсе 40. Соответственно, все навыки не выучить. Восемь скилл-поинтов не будет хватать. Надо изначально решить, что я не буду качать. Скорее всего, вот это вот точно я не буду. И вот это точно я не буду. Потому что по темным там еще посмотреть надо. Там непонятно, что мне интересно, что нет. Здесь абсолютно все надо. Потому что они улучшают основные здания. Здесь тоже под большим вопросом. Как бы я одно вкачал, это не помню для чего. Чтобы бегать. Оно, да, оно приятное. Здесь много полезных, кстати, по сути.
Wonder who lives here.
Bardo Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Excuse me, did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself.
Походу, труп у пауков новый появился.
Ranrock's loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the
Наберем
way.
тучу топ-заданий.
Ranrock and his followers have set up
Потом
camp
будем их
here.
потихоньку
No
выполнять,
regard for our
получать
beloved hamlet
максимальный
or our
уровень.
livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. I'm simply at my wit's end.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I finally realized what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
When the war
Revelio.
goblins will rule over women.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Next time I see figs,
Tell us.
I'll give them what they deserve.
Так, небольшой перерыв, и после него я буду уже... Нет, я точнее уже все заканчиваю, буду сохраняться. Необходимо.